Well, while we're on the subject of, oh man, this weather's getting nasty out here. Talking about bringing old cars back alive, I've got this 1986 Toyota pickup truck here. This is the engine underneath it. Hasn't been driven in about 7 years. This thing has been rebuilt about 25,000 miles ago. It's got a really beefy bottom end, a cam in it. It also has a 3236 Weber carburetor on it, sitting on top of an Offenhauser intake. Now it's a dual plane intake. For those of you who don't know what dual plane intakes is, that well, a lot of the smaller engines, they come with a single port intake, and what happens is they don't produce the horsepower until higher RPMs. Whereas with a dual plane intake, what they do is you have a faster velocity of air on the singles. What is that? The damn crow laughing at me. Okay, so what happens is you have a faster velocity through the intake chamber when you're running. He's still yelling at me. The single, and then it's already a negative pressure build up in the secondary. So once you open up the secondaries of the carburetor, yeah, the airflow is already there. It's almost like a turbo boost. But anyways, there's my 22R and my 1986 Toyota truck. Now, in 25,000 miles now, there's been a lot of things put in here. New alternator, new radiator, new clutch system. It's a 4-speed, by the way. New exhaust system, new tires. Basically everything this thing needs to get on the road and get hollering and screaming again. Just a little TLC. Alright, you guys. The old man's getting back to mechanicking again. And this is one of his toys he has to play with. I'm telling you, this little bastard runs. I mean, it runs. And if you're wondering why there's so much oil all over the top of it, it's because I forgot to put the oil cap on one day and drove halfway to Oregon and realized all my oil was flying all over my engine. I was taking it to my parents' house in Oregon from Idaho to put a new engine in a Suburban, 1988 Suburban that my parents owned, for the Young Marines. Yep, it originally only had a what was it? Well, like a 190 horsepower 350 V8 put in it, and I put in a 330 horsepower 350 V8 in it, and yeah, the Young Marines enjoyed that. Matter of fact, if you look at the back of this truck, you'll see that there's a winch mounted in the back. That's right. I drove that thing all the way up to Eugene, Oregon from Boise, Idaho. I showed my dad, he says, watch how fast I'm going to change this engine out. Backed up, jacked it up, pulled it out, backed up, put it in. Oh yeah. Anyways, you guys, here we go. Another little hot rod the old man's going to be playing with. And oh yes, I do have two ignition systems. I have the regular ignition system, and then I have a Jacobs ignition system over here. That way, if I ever have an ignition failure, I just plug in the other one. I actually usually plug in the Jacobs when I'm using high test fuel, because the regular ignition system doesn't yeah, it doesn't keep up. The Jacobs actually has multi-fire injection, so yep, love that thing. But there you go, another one of the old man's little toys. Alright, you guys, I'm out of here. I'm off to do some other stupid shit. Alright, bye.